Hussein. He clearly has a ridiculous physique, and to me, would clearly seem to be not natural.
Let's cut the bull. Hussein Farhat is a lying, fake natty clown.
Well, he was exposed by none other than his business partner, Greg Doucette.
But don't tell anyone.
If this is a huge publicity stunt, I also think that is a huge red flag.
From day one, I decided to hop on gear.
In the process, they screwed over Jeff Nippard.
He knew that it was a joke.
You don't need to retract anything. Let me just leave it at that.
And he didn't reply. For the past few days, there's been thousands of comments calling me a fake natty, saying I'm a liar. And there's also been hundreds of influencers that some of them I really thought were my friends that came out and made videos absolutely bashing me.
I think you're a piece of shit.
And bashing my name and bashing my natty status.
We got motherfuckers making millions of dollars from this just lying out of their ass.
And in today's video, I'm going to be addressing everything, going over the facts and telling you guys the truth and what happened exactly. Now, before I even start, I just want to say that I am a lifetime natural. I've never touched any sort of steroid, any sort of gear, any sort of peptide. I really don't mind getting judged. I don't mind the doubters. I don't mind the haters. I've been through it already. I just want to tell people the truth. If I decide to hop on, I will look into this camera and tell you guys, all right, I'm on. That's essentially how it is in terms of my natty status. Let's go over exactly what happened and why this whole thing even blew up in the first place. So this whole thing started with me and Greg training at a gym. We were getting a workout in, you know, I was recording the thing for a vlog, and then he came up with the idea to make a video, essentially just trolling all of the haters, trolling everybody that thinks that I'm not a natural by using their arguments of me not being a natural, like,
he hopped on for
16 months and hopped off,
but kept all the muscle,
which just doesn't make sense.
I also had to put on some fat because I'm not on performance enhancing drugs.
His first argument is I wasn't able to achieve it myself, so that's why he's not natural.
Sarcastic video essentially to make fun of them. That was the idea. Greg came up with it and I was like, yeah, sure, that could be funny. And if you watch it, you understand, all right, this is just a joke, like Greg does. He does those sarcastic videos.
Hi. Hey, how are you, Han? Oh, I love you, Mike Israel.
And that was the whole point all the way. A lot of people think that we filmed this video and then saw the backlash and we were like, oh, we're trying to play it down. I literally have clips of me laughing while recording this video. I'll pull up a couple of them here.
And I decided to use steroids for 16 months straight and then stop after that.
Okay. Testosterone, a little bit of Anavar, a little bit of, what was the last one?
Oh, MK677.
The idea was to edit it, post it, and that's it. And here's when everything absolutely blew up and went out of proportion. It's when Greg decided to comment on Scott Herman's video saying that I've been on gear for 16 months, I have a video that's coming soon, and that people should go and watch it. Essentially, Greg kind of spoiled the video before it was even out, and everybody saw that comment and everybody started reacting to it.
Hussein, his reputation should be just completely gone.
Hussein Farhat got exposed for taking steroids.
And this is all for publicity, no doubt.
And I also want to make it clear that I had no idea about this comment. Greg didn't tell me about it. I didn't plan the comment. And the whole idea, I think Greg just wanted to boost the video and have people go and watch it when it comes out. That was his plan. Again, I'm friends with Greg. We're cool. I have no problem with Greg. I just think, you know, it would have been obviously better to not do that comment. And he does agree.
I did that to stir up more controversy and to try to get him more views. So that was my mistake. I shouldn't have posted a comment.
Once again, I had no control. It wasn't even my decision for that comment to even be out. After Greg posted that comment, hundreds of people started making videos about me, making videos about the situation, and essentially that's also when Jeff decided to make his post, and all of this happened as I was sleeping, right? I slept around 3 a.m. and woke up, I think that day around noon or 1 p.m. around that time, and I had no idea about anything, right? The comment that Greg made, TNF dropping that video, Jeff dropping his post, all of this happened while I was sleeping, right? So I woke up, saw all of the comments on my videos, saw all of the hate. Greg called me like I don't know how many times, my brother was calling me. The video wasn't even out yet. And all of this hate was happening because of the comment that Greg made.
In the process, they screwed over Jeff Nippard.
Now here's the part that I feel like everybody is talking about and that I feel like is kind of f***ed in my opinion. Jeff made a post about me, essentially saying that he regrets working with me, he regrets including me in the video, and that now he's also one of the doubters, one of the people that thinks that I'm a fake natty. And he posted this on his Instagram and on his YouTube, which means he posted this to 10+ million followers across his platforms. And the reason why I feel like this is a weird move from Jeff is because he knew that it was a joke. The video wasn't serious, it was sarcastic. Essentially, Jeff DM'd Greg and asked him, were you being sarcastic in this comment because everybody thinks that you were being serious? To which Greg replied, we're waiting for the video to come out on
Saturday. Me and Hussein posted a 20-minute video. It'll be very interesting to see how the world reacts to the video. And I don't want to say anything more about the video. I just wanted to put some testers and feelers out on what people are going to say. And hopefully everyone in the industry reacts to it, and then we can make more videos reacting to those videos reacting.
Greg told him everything about the video, you know, it's coming out on Saturday. And then Jeff said, so wait, did he actually cycle? If so, I'll need to publicly retract my statements because I've been putting a lot of my own reputation on the line for it. I'm absolutely with him, all right? If I did cycle, it makes like a lot of sense to retract your comments or make a post like he did, to call me a fake natty, to call me, you know, a liar, whatever. That part I absolutely get. And if that was the case, I have no beef with Jeff. Be my guest, do that post, I don't mind. If I did lie to you, you're in the right to make that post. That's the way I see it. But then this is what I really find weird. Greg told him,
so in the video, but don't tell anyone, in the video, we're gonna come out and say that he took a bunch of stuff. And then I'm gonna say, yeah, it's this polymorphism thing that allowed him to keep all his gains. I would say at the end of the video, 50% of people will be like, this is a joke. And then 50% will say, I knew it. Or they'll watch the first 2 minutes and not watch the full video. So you don't need to retract anything. Let me just leave it at that.
So in the video, he told him exactly what we're going to be doing. He told him it's a joke. He told him we're going to be trolling. Again, it's going to be a video where we make fun of the haters, where we do this, you know, sarcastic video. And after we say that it's a joke, that everything that they just saw is fake, Greg told him that if he could not tell anyone and not make a post yet, because it was only going to make sense then.
You don't need to retract anything.
And then the part that I really find weird is that Jeff still decided to make that post after Greg told him that it was going to be a joke. It's like as if he never asked anybody, as if he asked Greg and Greg told him, yes, he's actually on gear. That's the post that he made. He made the same post he was going to make as if Greg told him that I was on gear, even though Greg told him that it was a joke. He knew it was a joke. He knew it wasn't real. He knew I wasn't on gear, and he still decided to make that post calling me out. And the reason, honestly, I think Jeff decided to make that post in the first place is because he wasn't able to handle all of the heat he was getting. He called me for a video. I pulled up for the video, got him a viral video. He was able to do another one on it, which also went viral, and all of that obviously got him some hate, which is totally understandable. There's always going to be haters when it comes to these natty or not videos, which I'm pretty sure he knew before making the video. But then I hadn't even posted the video yet, but he saw it as an opportunity to flip around, join the haters, and essentially direct all of the hate he was getting towards me. He played the victim, said that, oh, I got tricked, you can all say I told you so, I'll take my L, knowing everybody was going to be with him, they're going to feel bad for him, and all of that hate is going to go towards me and obviously Greg, because people are going to think, oh, Greg knew about it all along. I thought we were friends. Like, I hadn't even posted the video. He didn't even talk to me. We didn't even have a conversation, and he still decided to make that post calling me out and saying I'm a fake natural. I've messaged Jeff since to ask him, if he would, now that he's watched the video, if it would, he would be down to remove his statements, remove, what he said, and he didn't reply to me. That's essentially what it's at. And yeah, everything that happened with Jeff, for everybody saying that we took advantage of him, Jeff knew about the video before he even went out and decided to make that post too. And I kind of find it, like, again, a bit weird from his part. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. It was supposed to be a funny video. Greg made a comment that I, obviously didn't approve of. I didn't want this comment to be out. I think it was a bad idea, and Greg obviously agrees. And all of it blew up before I even had time to do anything. The comment went out. They made all these videos. Jeff talked to Greg, asked him if, it was real. Greg told him it was a joke. Greg told him it's, just wait for the video, you'll see. Jeff saw that information and still decided to make that post calling me out, calling me a fake natty, calling me whatever, which in my opinion, again, it's a smart move. It's a smart move for sure, because now all of the haters are towards me, which I get. Again, in this industry, everybody's on, their own, everybody's doing their own thing. I take it as a lesson. I've never lied about my natty status. Obviously, I made this video as a joke. Without Greg making that comment, the video would have essentially just made sense on its own. But that's why it absolutely blew up. That's why a bunch of people started accusing it, and that's why it took proportions that I wasn't planning on it to take. And yeah, that's pretty much how everything happened. I don't really think I did anything wrong in this whole situation. I don't think a funny video or sarcastic video is something wrong, like, because I thought it was just going to troll the haters, which I don't mind trolling. It is what it is. That was pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys understand now exactly what happened. Until next time, peace.